Okay, now that we've completed pages 115 and 116, we are moving on to determiners. Now, determiners are a special kind of adjective. They're not going to be descriptive adjectives and fit into the test frame we talked about in the last video. Determiners are going to have their own separate rules. So the first one is articles, the article adjectives. This is a, and the. Anytime you see a, and the in a sentence, it will be considered an adjective. The next we have possessive adjectives. Now, anything that shows ownership, shows possession, that will be considered an adjective. So this includes pronouns. So if I said that is my book, that is Miss Lawless's book. Actually, if you take any of your names in here and you put an apostrophe S at the end, you say, let's say, your book sack, your desk, that would be an adjective. On page 118, the next one are the demonstratives. Just like demonstrative pronouns, which we reviewed, there are 4 demonstrative adjectives: this, that, these, and those. Now, the tricky part is determining whether it's a demonstrative adjective or a demonstrative pronoun. Now remember, we just said demonstrative adjectives will describe a noun, but demonstrative pronouns will be the noun. So let's look at that example on page 118. It says, where can I get a copy of that book? Notice that that is modifying book in this case, so it would be a determiner. But then for the pronoun, it says, this is my favorite novel. This is not saying, does not have a noun that it modifies following it. So that would be the main noun of the sentence, which makes it a pronoun. Next are our interrogatives: which, what, and whose. Same things as the demonstrative pronouns. We have to tell the difference between the interrogative pronouns versus the interrogative determiners or adjectives. So look at the example. It says, which story do you like best? In this sentence, which is modifying story. But look at the next one. It says, which do you like best? In that second one, which is acting as the pronoun, so it's not going to be an adjective. It's not going to be a determiner. And the last one is our indefinites. We went over indefinite pronouns in chapter 3. If you need a refresher, make sure you go look on chapter 3. But same thing with our indefinites. You can have an indefinite pronoun, or if it modifies a noun, it's going to be the indefinite determiner. So look at the example. I need to get some warm clothing. Some modifies clothing in this sentence, so it would be an adjective, a determiner. The next one is the pronoun. Do you have any? Notice that any does not have a noun it modifies, so it would just be the noun of the sentence. Okay, let's review then summary and complete pages 119 through 120.